Hey, it's Chris Coffin. We're in Mount Crested Butte, Colorado. I'm with Chris Hensley. He's the Executive Director of the Adaptive Sports Center. And Chris, tell us about the Adaptive Sports Center.
The Adaptive Sports Center started out in 1987, and it's an outdoor program for people with disabilities. And pretty much any disability, you name it, we serve them. Everywhere from physical disabilities like spinal cord injuries, amputations, to cognitive disabilities, Down syndrome, people with CP. We're here to serve them and get them out on the slopes.
Awesome. And we're obviously with these hard hats on and standing in front of this awesome new building. We are, tell us a little bit about this new facility you have here in Mount Crested Butte right at the base area.
Okay, so we're super excited. We've been dreaming about something like this for over 15 years, and like I said, we started out in 87, so we're over 30 years old, and we've been growing every year and getting bigger. And finally, a few years ago, we got to the point where we were turning people away because we just didn't have the space, the facility space. So the board organization got together along with many donors to come together and raise $14 million and bring a new facility on board for the Adaptive Sports Center.
Well, that's fantastic, and we're going to go inside and take a look and get a little quick tour and maybe talk a little bit more about this facility. But this gives you an unbelievable ability to serve so many more people. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that and your programming. And I know that you've gotten over the finish line with your capital campaign, but you were telling me that you still had some needs every year for your services.
There's always funding needs, Chris. Always funding needs. So we did raise our $14 million to fund the Kelsey Wright building. And what we're trying to do now is raise a little more money for furniture, fixtures, and equipment. We really want this building facility to be first class. So when our clients come in and they come through the tunnel and see the building for the first time, that it's top notch and it's there for them. So we are trying to raise a little more funds just to make sure our furnishings and everything's top notch. The building also will allow our winter program to double in size.
Wow. And
so we have that classic nonprofit business model where the more business we do, the more money we lose.
Right.
So as our programs grow and our activities grow, then we're going to have to raise more funds to try to fund that growth.
All right, so we're inside now. This is a huge facility. What's this area, or what are some of the uses of the building in addition to what you ever have been able to support before?
So we're in the actual program part of the building. So this is where all of our students are going to come and meet their instructor area over here. And we're going to get them all outfitted. And the beauty of this spot is that ski in, ski out, that door right there. And so once we get them fit up in their ski, whether they're sitting down or standing up, they'll be able to go right out that door and out onto the slopes.
Wow.
And they'll have that much more energy to spend out on the slopes rather than messing around inside.
Awesome. All right, Chris, where are we now?
We're in the kitchen dining area. So we were able to incorporate a kitchen, more industrial style kitchen, to serve our groups that we have, and also bring some more programming in for our clients. So we can do some nutrition now and some cooking classes in the evening. And also for some of the clients who are more recently injured, they can see how we have our kitchen set up, get ideas for them to take to their homes and modify their homes.
Oh, wow. And you're going to actually house residents here as well?
We will house residents. Yeah, we have a floor just for groups, a group lodge. And typically we get groups in throughout the season. And now we'll be able to have 2 groups at the same time with our building.
We got the chance to be up here on the rooftop deck, and what a view of Mount Crested Butte. So Chris, how do you think you'll use this space of the building?
So we really wanted to take advantage of the top floor, so we were able to raise a little bit more funds and put a rooftop deck in. And we can have our participants come out here, even on a cold day when it's sunny out and with the wind break, it's really nice and warm, and you can sit out here. And for the friends and family of our participants that aren't skiing, they can watch their friends come down the slopes of Mount CB.
There you go. Awesome.
Yeah, so we might rent this place, just the rooftop deck out for functions, just to be able to generate a little more funds. So that's another option we're looking at.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so when the heck is this building going to be finished?
So as you can see, there are a lot of people in here working every day.
Yeah.
And we're slated to be done by June. By June
2019?
This June.
Wow, awesome.
And we're going to have our grand opening on July 2nd.
Fantastic. I can't wait to be there.
And everybody's invited.
Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you. So if they wanted to volunteer, they wanted to support your efforts, or they just had people that were in need of your services, how would they get in contact with you all?
So our website is www.adaptivesports.org. That is a great source for all information. Everything from if you know somebody who could use our services, to if you'd like to fund us or volunteer or just get involved. That website has it all.
All right, awesome. Well, very good. Well, next time you're in Crested Butte or Mount Crested Butte, come by and check out the Adaptive Sports Center and all the wonderful things that they do. You'll be glad you did.